After all, catechesis, and also theology more broadly, isn't like anything else that we get involved in. Catechesis, the teaching of the Christian basics in the church, as well as theology, which in some sense you could say is a follow-up or a continuation of catechesis for advanced learners, both of those are significantly unlike anything else. They both aim directly at our ultimate purpose, or telos. Think of it this way. When you study anatomy, presumably you're studying the bodily structure not just for its own sake, but for the sake of something more important. Perhaps you want to become a doctor or a physiotherapist. It's the same when you study music theory. Most likely, you're learning it not just because you're interested in the finer details of musical intervals, the chromatic scale, the various modes of music notation. No, you're learning these things so that you can play duets with your friend, or so that you can compose new songs. Well, catechesis isn't like that. Catechesis doesn't aim at anything else. Catechesis introduces students directly to their final end or purpose, eternal worship of God, seeing God face to face in the beatific vision. Catechesis initiates students to the enjoyment of God himself. Now, to be sure, in a true sense, all of life here on earth, including anatomy lessons and including music theory, does aim at the eternal enjoyment of God. That's why St. Paul talks about our everyday lives as worship. We present our bodies as living sacrifices, holy and acceptable to God, which is our spiritual worship. Romans 12. All human activity aims indirectly at the enjoyment of God. Catechesis, however, does this in a direct fashion. Catechesis is a form of apprenticeship. The master craftsman takes his apprentice by the hand and initiates him into the skills of knowing God. Catechesis, therefore, is about apprenticeship. It's about initiation. It is, to stick with the title for today's lectures or class sessions, it's about mystagogy. It's about training people in the skills of life, a life that is lived in faith, hope, and love. It is about training for the beatific vision.